Hey, 1v1 me, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I'm talking to you, nigga.
LeBen, what the fuck?
I'm talking to you, nigga.
Who?
You!
Ben Skinner and Desmond Johnson are known as the best Rocket League pro players in their respective divisions. Desmond was Ben's only real competition. Ben was so dominant that he gained the nickname LeBen James. And about a week ago, we got to witness a long-awaited one-on-one match between LeBen James and his rival, Desmond Johnson. So before we break down this matchup, how did we get here? To keep a very long story short, as I just said, LeBen James had the pro Rocket League scene bent over a table, win after win. Him and his team just could not be stopped. They couldn't be stopped. It was just unfair. LeBen forced team changes across the league, and as time went on, LeBen James slowly kept losing, and eventually it formed a rivalry. If you want a more detailed description of LeBen's downfall, I highly recommend this video by Document Streams, as he talks about it in way more detail. So with that out the way, let's finally break down the match of the century. Tip-off goes into Ben's favor, but Dez sends the ball onto his side of the field and sets up a beautiful shot that he misses completely. Dez gets back on defense, and Ben shoots a very soft shot to his goal, which is blocked. After that block, Dez sets up another open shot that he misses again, with no real defense being played by Ben. Ben uses this missed shot attempt to take the ball downfield. Okay, he hits it here, and oh, it's hit by Dez. And he scores with...
Did he just pass to Diz?
The hell was that, Ben? Man, are you fucking serious?
Tip-off goes in Dez's favor, but Ben performs a Ray Lewis tackle on his bitch ass to get the ball down the field. But Dez is able to catch up to Ben and steal this dribble, but decides not to chase and stay on the defensive. Very smart move. Ben gets a great look on his goal, but is slightly off on his shot here. Dez chases and dribbles this ball and goes into a wide open shot that is also slightly off. Ben takes this missed shot and proceeds to cross the fuck out of Dez, like,
That nigga shook me like that.
and gets the ball into a setup position just to miss the ball completely. Got a lot of back and forth going on here, but Dez hits the ball and Ben attempts a damn 360 backflip hit and save on the ball. And oh my, and that dumbass shit results in another Dez goal. Next tip-off is pretty even, but LeBen gains the advantage and does a crazy setup to this shot, but he misses it. But he recovers. He sets up another shot here that's blocked by Dez. Dez is playing like prime Pat Bev on defense. Oh my God, are we seeing this? And this block immediately goes into a third goal for Dez, making the score 3-0. It's getting a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. As a former Rocket League pro scout and coach, 1v1s are meant to be harder, okay? They just are. You have to attack and play goalie, but for some reason on defense, Ben is nowhere to be fucking found. I mean, 2 of Desmond's goals were off of non-contested layups. Besides whatever you call this, I guess. Ben gets another tip-off win and goes for a shot setup, but Dez flies up and blocks the attempt. But Ben recovers, goes for another shot setup that's again hit by Dez. But his Hall of Fame defense crumbles eventually as he goes for an off-the-wall hit, and Ben's third setup results in a goal, making the score 3-1. Dez goes on the advantage to start the next tip-off, but is hit by Ben and almost results in a Dez goal. I saw the vision, Dez. I saw the vision. Ben sets up the ball in the air and misses his hit, and Dez gets the ball over to his side, but instead of chasing, he stays midfield and waits for Ben's move. Dez misses a wall hit, and Ben has an easy setup.
Oh, this nigga caught that hoe!
After some back and forth, Ben gets another setup that's blocked again. He's not letting Ben breathe in this game. His dribble upfield is hit, and then Ben gets an open look and flies completely past the damn ball. What the fuck? Dez doesn't chase, and we have some back and forth once again until Ben gets a great look and misses yet again another shot. But with how passive Dez is playing, Ben gets another shot that's just off. Like, damn. After some back and forth, LeBen gets into a dribble and is stolen by Dez and brought back for an easy lay-in goal, basically sealing the game. All right, he makes it 4-1, and with just 31 seconds left, There's nothing Ben can do. With the game over, Dez could just chill, but he decides to hurt LeBen's legacy even more by shooting this shot that Ben looks to save. What? Pouring salt in the wound, Dez wins the game 5-1. Complete blowout. We could have just skipped this game, honestly. Now, they agree on a best 2 out of 3. But before we get into game 2, I have something to say. And this is to you, my glorious king, LeBen James. For years now, I've been watching you absolutely dominate the league. You're the reason I became a Pro Rocket League coach. My players studied your film every single game. But as of recent, you've changed. Loss after loss. You have pro player Mark Phillips competing with you in striking ability. And as an overall player now, is that the era we're going into? We miss the old LeBen James. Game 2 starts and Dez gets the ball to go into his favor, but doesn't chase and goes midfield. After a hit by Ben, Dez misses his steal attempt and leaves Ben wide open to set up a play. But he misses his initial setup hit completely, so that's out the window. Dez tries to use this mistake as momentum, but his hit to his side of the field is blocked. After this block, Ben hits the ball to midfield and Dez goes to block, but Ben flies up and hits a crazy shot over Dez. 1-0, King LeBen in the lead. Next tip-off starts, and after the collision, Dez's car has seemed to be hit with an EMP out of the crowd, and Ben casually dribbles this goal in to make the score 2-0. Next possession starts off similar. Dez and the Brick Nation leader do a quick kiss before Dez notices the ball is perfectly set up for him and he hits it in for an easy first goal. Next tip-off starts and the ball once again, gets immediately set up for an instant score, but he put too much power on this shot and that bitch goes flying off the wall. Look at it there. He hustles back on defense to stop LeBen's fast break, but he was a little too slow on the block attempt. Either that or he just couldn't react fast enough. We know Dez is getting a little old. Next play goes in Ben's favor again, but the setup is blocked. Dez goes to his side, sets up his shot, but misses the ball not once, but twice. This allows Ben to easily dribble this ball in to go up 4-1 against Dez. With an entire 3 minutes left in this game, will Dez come back?
I think I come back.
You got a lot of time. You got a lot of time.
Final match. Will LeBen James save his dying legacy and prove the haters wrong? Or will this be the end of the LeBen James era? After some back and forth hits, Dez gets a good save on Ben's shot, but is followed by another good save by Ben. Dez's shot setup is blocked and he's blown up in a steal attempt on Ben's dribble. Ben gets a second attempt at a dribble and tries to shake Dez with this fucking in and out fake crossover, but Dez's shot is just barely off and Ben quickly hits the ball to his side. It's almost a goal, but just barely misses. And Dez is able to bring the ball back to him. Ben takes the ball and slows down the game a little bit as he goes into another dribble that's once again blocked by Dez. This is that game 1 defense we saw that won him the game. We have some back and forth hits until Ben sets up a shot that's saved by Dez, but you can only play good defense for so long. Ben stays aggressive, and while Dez goes to get boost, he has a wide open look and makes the score 1-0. Next play starts and Ben gets a shot on the goal and sent to his side. Dez misses his shot and Ben sends the ball back to his side of the field. He once again has the ball going 190 miles per hour. We then have some back and forth hits to each other, but Ben slips up on one of his hits and sets up Dez for another shot and he scores, tying the game 1-1. Next tip-off starts and the ball is in Dez's favor, only to be hit by Ben, and then Dez sends this setup shot flying onto his side of the field, but he can't do nothing with it, so Ben takes the ball and attempts a shot, which is sent way too high. Dez tries to get a dribble started, but does another skip and a fucking hop. This UK dance, skip and a hop, no gas. He had 0 boost, but you won't believe what happens here. Ben misses the ball once, then twice, then flies the fuck away, and Dez scores. Dez scored off the damn no boost, hop, and a skip. Next play starts and there's 50 seconds left for Ben to score here. Ben goes to set up a shot while Dez waits on defense. The setup is blocked and Dez turns it into a beautiful shot. But Ben makes a crazy save. But Ben's shot attempt is put off center by Dez, but at the cost of him being completely out of the damn play. But the ball goes off the wall, saving Dez from a Ben goal, and he's able to recover. With 10 seconds left, Ben has to make a play. He goes for the shot setup. And then he hits the wall. Dez wins. Oh,